Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniels going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On first down, here's Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Now Daniels off the play action. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. On is Cade York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Coming out throwing is Williams. That's complete. Cole Kmet. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. You try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. This is ahead for about 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here's the one back on the handoff. And that hit stops him in his tracks. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain. And now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Another carry for him. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Williams to throw on 1st. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 48. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He puts some juice. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, they'll run. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders driving ahead. Second and 6 coming up here. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Daniels back to throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, Daniels to the air. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So the Commanders sending out Cade York for the try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Grupe sends it through. And they've taken back the lead. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. On now is York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw by Williams. Kmet brings it in. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it! And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Swift does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Staying grounded with Swift. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's complete, right side. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Handoff now out of the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Sent to the ground by Austin Booker. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Daniels throwing on third. Complete out to the right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a fourth-quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Has his man, it's Swift. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Oh, stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Headed out right. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. On now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working from the gun, Williams. He fires one deep down the middle. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Bears got to score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Just couldn't find Rome Odunze there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Running it now out of the gun. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out.
Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. Now Daniels to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of